Rolling hills, dramatic mountains, hundreds of castles, cascading waterfalls, rare flora and fauna, and a coastal path that runs along the entire coastline of the country. That's right, I am talking about the beautiful country of Wales. Welcome back to the channel. In today's country overview video, we're going to be taking a look at Wales, or Cymru as the native Welsh speakers call it, and this will complete our Holy Quadrinity here in the British Isles, leaving no subject or history here untouchable going forward. Sorry, Isle of Man. I also have a connection to Wales myself through my husband's side of the family, and yes, I will be teaching him about this as I research more, because everyone deserves to know their heritage, no matter the good or bad. Sorry, husband. So let's get shuffling. Wales, as it stands today, is split into a 4-part region. Within these are 22 local authority areas. We have North Wales, Mid Wales, West Wales and South Wales. Wales itself is bordered by England to the east, the Irish Sea to the north and west, the Celtic Sea to the southwest, and the Bristol Channel to the south. Wales is 20,800 square kilometres and has an estimated population of 3.21 million by the time I'm recording this video. So not small by any amount. Wales's land is also thought to have been inhabited since 250,000 BC. It only became a recognised country though in 1536, which is a long time since its inhabitation to actually become a country in what we know it as, with Henry VIII's Act of Union. Between 1216 and then, it was a principality. Within the last few millennia, Wales has been home to Celtic tribes, Romans and Saxon invaders. Wales has its own language and identity, both of which are held in high esteem by the Welsh people, with their language being called Cymraeg. It has a devolved parliament, which is the Welsh Parliament, and a government, the Welsh Government. Makes sense. And they make laws, agree taxes and represent the Welsh people. Though the UK Parliament and Government hold significant power and influence. I did plan to cover the key points of Welsh history like I did in my island overview video, but if you were to do this with Wales, there's just so many points that are important historically to Wales that it was impossible to narrow them down for such a short video. But better for all of us in the long run in terms of content and people to talk about. If I were to give a brief talk on some of it though, we could probably begin in prehistoric times. We had tribal divisions of the British Celtic speakers, who dominated all of Britain south of the Firth of Forth and the Firth of Clyde, inhabiting the region. The Romans then ruled from the 1st century CE until the 4th to 5th century. Welsh Celts fought off incursions from the Anglo-Saxons. We also had a number of different kingdoms that arose in Wales, but none were ever successful in uniting the area under one ruler. This ended up being the job of the Norman conquerors of England, who brought all of southern Wales under their rule in 1093. And English King Edward I conquered Northern Ireland, Northern Wales, and made it a principality in 1284. That's still 191 years after southern Wales was united. Since 1301, the heir to the English throne has carried the title Prince of Wales. It's why our current Prince William is known as the Prince of Wales, and our King Charles was Prince of Wales as well. Wales was incorporated with England in the reign of Henry VIII. Now this might be because of Henry VIII's need to conquer everything. It could also be to do with the fact that the Tudors had actually come from Wales themselves. It became a leading international coal mining centre during the 19th century. The Plaid Cymru or Welsh Nationalist Party was founded in 1925, but its influence didn't gather force until the 1960s, when all the Welsh nationalist aspirations started to rise in the general people. In 1997, a referendum approved the devolution of power to an elected assembly, which first convened in 1999. Even though this amount is very simplified and small compared to actual events, I feel in terms of the long run, it's going to do for now, because there, as I mentioned earlier, there is a lot of content coming for Wales, and you guys better be prepared. But thank you everyone for joining me for this video. I already feel Wales is going to be a massive undertaking historically, and I already feel excited. I feel like, other than things like rugby and things like that, Wales kind of gets put on a bit of the back burner compared to some of the other places in the UK. But thank you for joining me on this newest venture with Wales. And we'll be going back to Ireland and Scotland and England as well in future videos. Please don't forget to share, like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see everyone later. Bye bye.